Hey everybody, welcome to a TEPPEN tutorial guide. I am True Secret, aka Secret Walls, and this is in reference to TEPPEN, which is a great game that I've been playing a lot of, and I just want to teach some more people about some fundamental basics about it and that sort of thing, as well as some extra tips. And today, specifically, I want to talk about the action phase in this game. So let's go ahead and review some basics of this. So let's talk about this, and I'll show you a couple replays that I've got going. And the first one is specifically this match that I had against this Wesker.
Out of my way!
You will rue the day you defied me.
That is not a great starting hand right there. I mean, I guess it's manageable, but I like to have that legendary Jill when I have the 3 Explore ready. So, just a reminder, you'll notice I have a 5 at the bottom of the screen, which is my energy at the moment, or mana. And it slowly goes up, and it goes to a maximum of, in this case, 10. There are certain instances where it's a maximum of 5 or 3. Not in this situation because I'm using a single color deck. That's not really what the purpose of this video is. Alright, so he starts with Spreading Infection, which puts his whole side full of zombies. And right now I'm just playing cards to get my Explorers up. I finally got my 3 Explorers, so now he plays Obliterate. Obliterate is a 6-cost MP card, which is kind of expensive, and be honest, probably a little too expensive against this Carlos. But you'll notice now, at the beginning, my meter was orange, and now you'll notice that 2 parts are blue. And the reason is because I was playing so many cards that I basically drained all my points. But when he initiated the action phase, I now have 2 blue points that I can use. If I use them, well, I'm basically at where I would be if I wasn't using them, which is 1. So those blue points will go away if I don't do anything. So that's where you hear the term a lot, called free MP. So, because now this is basically bonus MP, I'm going to use this card right here, which is Trust Amid Suspicion, and we read the detailed description on it. Deals 4 damage to an enemy unit. Your opponent draws 1 card and puts it in their EX pocket, which you see my shield and detonate. And just to highlight, that's my shield, that's my detonate. It basically gives them an extra card, which is kind of a drawback, but for the purposes of this, we're just going to go on. So let's continue playing.
All preparations complete.
And so I'm going to get rid of that zombie, and I did that with my bonus MP. So now I'm putting on a shield on my Hellbat to protect it. I'm trying to do a trade there, and my trade is successful. At least, well, actually, now, ultimately, that traded. I actually managed to get 2 points of damage off the hero because he was flying. So now, you'll notice my MP now is slowly, gradually going back up. His is almost certainly doing the same thing, so we're just kind of waiting to plot our next move. And it's easier to plot your next move when you have an empty board if you're playing red. That's not always the case, especially if you're playing green with mana boost options. That's not really what the video is. Okay, so he just destroyed my card with one of the newer cards in this set, Alexia. And he destroys that with his Hero R. I think that's a little bit of an overkill there. So I play Nash, and now I can play Nash more comfortably, because one,
I can't let it end
he just
here.
used most of his AP, And 2, I don't have to worry about him getting up so high, you know, because now he's got a lot of work to do. And meanwhile, I have a very strong Nash up top. Now I play Carlos to throw out another unit, and he plays Uni, yeah, which
Now we're talking.
I decided to blow up the Uni to, and he uses. Okay, so this is actually interesting. What he used back there was selfish predation. I took the action of blowing up the Uni with my detonate, so he had free MP, so he used his free MP to basically kill the unit off to gain his health back. So that was a good play right there. Okay, so now his hero art is back, so now he can kill that Nash at any time, so I really have to be careful. So I make the decision to use Ryu, the fate-defying Ryu. There he goes. Now he can kill the Nash. I use my hero art to give my
I can't let it end here.
Ryu more powered stats, and the Ryu, the fate-defying Ryu is basically just kind of a bulldozer. I mean, you see it does so much damage, and then I use the Magma Dragon. Okay, this is a good spot to use MP as well. So he's going to destroy my Hellbat up top. So I take this moment to activate and explore with my MP, because that's going to allow me to get a detonate, and meanwhile he's going to put another character back onto the scene, which is a good idea, but problem is ran into the wrong lane, and that's going to get wiped out by that Magma Dragoon. And that's game.
If nothing else, I hope you managed to find some peace.
So I show you that one because, so most of the time, most people would think that you would use the free MP that you get without any question, and most of the time you would be right. But what can really make players really good,
don't think I'll make this easy for you,
is when not to use it. And this match right here against Rathalos is a perfect example of that. So I keep this hand. You always start with 4, just a reminder. And so now we're just building up, and this is a classic deck that was very popular when this game first came out. It's a red-green mana boost deck that is very hard to deal with. Nowadays, not so much. I mean, it still can be, but it's not nearly. And that was mainly because you could have those characters get up to it extremely powerful effects. Alright, so what am I at? I'm at 2 explorers, so okay. That is now a very beefy unit right there. I'm going to kill that unit with my Claire. Or yeah, that's he played. Okay, this is an interesting setup. You know, initially he played the that previous card increased his attack power by 2, but then he's trying to reset his values to his default values. And the reason why he's doing that is because otherwise my Claire is going to kill his Rainy Turtloid, which is down to 1 hit point. But, so, you know, remember, I have free MP at the moment, so I take this moment to halt, to stop him in his tracks, and there's nothing he can really do about that. Alright, remember this card right here, wall jump, because this is going to be the main key. What the wall jump does is it basically gives a shield. And a shield, to make a long story short, well, not a long story, but to make, it basically is protection for one hit for every shield that is up. So I won't do any damage to the unit as long as that they have a shield up there. Alright, the enemy is halted, which means the enemy cannot attack at the moment. But at the same time, they can't attack me, so I get rid of the shield. Notice that. Okay, here comes Chun-Li. Now this is the sequence I really want to show you.
There's no point in resisting. Just accept your fate.
Just to recap, I played a Hellbat, and then I played a Detonate right away. The Detonate does 6 damage to any unit, and basically what that's saying is that's going to kill that Chun-Li, because the Chun-Li has 6 health, and it's going to do 6 damage. Now this is very key. Okay. He makes the decision to boost up the other attack units for 1 MP. That move, the sense of duty gives 1 attack to all friendly units. Now, I still have MP available, but this is an example where you do not want to use this. You know, I could, in theory, explore a Hellbat and get another Detonate if I wanted to. But the reason why I'm not is because my opponent still has 1 MP, and he could easily have drawn a shield after playing this card. And my whole purpose was to get rid of that Chun-Li right there. And that is what I want you guys to realize, is that there are times when you just have to let it go, and this is one of those times. And, you know, I think about this for a while, but it was more important to get that Chun-Li out than to get that Detonate off. I play the...
No, I can't. I
played the shield to protect... I play the shield mainly to protect the Hellbat, because of the spillover effect that he has right now. Okay. Plays the Iris. I play the Magma on the Hellbat because we're about to die.
No, I can't. I can't let it end
Beef
here.
up my Magma, and this is going to start hurting.
Looks like my tactics are having the desired effect.
And then I make the decision to give my Carlos
There's no point in
flight,
resisting. Just accept your fate.
which will then allow me to trade with the Iron Tiger. And I think after thinking about it, that's it.
Nothing else. I hope you managed to find some peace.
So I hope you enjoyed my video, and you know, I just really wanted to show everybody some basics of when to use your MP, or when to use your blue AP, or when not to use it, or when, you know. So I really hope you enjoyed it, and I do hope to make some more videos down the road. Thank you once again for watching. If you're looking for new content, stay tuned. I do have more tutorials on the way, as well as more information on this game. So take care, everybody. If you're looking for guides and just general news, definitely check out some other YouTubers on this game. You know, there's some great ones out there like Stout Helm, Ryan FTMG, and Horrible Chopsticks. So definitely give those guys a shout out. And thank you very much once again for watching. I am True Secret, aka Secret Walls, and I'll see you next time. Take care.